Shocking experience for a family dealing with a funeral home in the Woodlands. Good evening, I'm Greg Hurst.
And I'm Lisa Hernandez. The family claims the funeral switched caskets on them to cover up a much bigger problem. Grace White has a story you'll only see on KHOU 11 News.
It's not peaceful like it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to come out here and enjoy my time with her.
It's a tragedy no parent should have to face.
A perfect child that called her mom and dad every single day.
Terry and Joe Witcraft buried their 22-year-old daughter, Jaimie.
She didn't deserve this.
They thought the big rig crash that took her life on I-10 in Alabama was their biggest problem.
I apologize to her if this has happened to her. I mean, it's awful.
But then the Witcrafts claimed the funeral home, Forest Park, the Woodlands, switched out their daughter's casket.
I immediately went into shock. I mean, I was absolutely flabbergasted at what she was telling me.
And that's just the beginning.
They need to be held accountable.
The Witcrafts filed a lawsuit against Forest Park and its owner, SCI Texas Funeral Services.
And when you peel back the onion, you see that they were just covering their tracks the entire time.
The family believes Jaimie wasn't embalmed properly. They noticed the problem when she was first placed in a mausoleum.
I was sitting there about an hour every day, and as I'm sitting in there, these gnats would be flying around.
The Witcrafts say they told Forest Park about the bugs, and then they moved Jaimie to her burial site. But they were never told her casket had been switched. A casket that had been blessed by a Catholic priest and that had special family heirlooms inside.
When you are putting somebody to rest for the final time, you want to send a part of you with them.
Then this January, the Witcrafts say Jaimie's grave flooded.
So that whole area was just like a mosh pit.
During a meeting with funeral home representatives, Mrs. Witcraft claims she was told her daughter's casket was compromised and had to be switched out.
We have not grieved like we should have been grieving as parents. I mean, they have taken that process and ruined it, and it has prolonged it for us.
It's a thought that follows them back to her gravesite every time they visit.
I question everything that has been done. I wonder if she's in here.
Leaving these parents broken at the burial site for their daughter, where they thought they'd find peace.
It was tragic enough of what happened to her, and now all of this added to it, it's completely, it's inexcusable.
We called SCI to ask them about this family's claims. They sent us this statement. Due to our obligations of privacy to our client families, we do not believe it would be appropriate to comment. We should note this funeral home is licensed by the state. They don't have any disciplinary actions against them right now. The Witcrafts tell us they're in the process of filing their complaint. Grace White, KHOU 11 News.
Hopefully they